I got a strong message for you people today, man. This message is why a lot of you people gonna always be broke, and a lot of you ain't never gonna change. It's gonna always be a recurring cycle. And the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is because the power of living beyond your means. And what I mean by that is you can have $500 today, right? Take $200 off that, pay a bill or whatever you need, all right? 200 taken off. You got $300 left. Out of that 300, you probably had to do something else dealing with a bill, right? So now you got another 200. Instead of you saving that 200, or at least half of the 200, put 100 up. You end up spending that whole 200. And why? Why would you do that? You work so hard to get this money, and then you can't even stack $50 to the side. Like, come on, like, what's really going on? Like, why you working? Why do you work if all you gonna do is this? I mean, at the end of the day, it's your money. You know what I'm saying? You worked for it. You can do what the fuck you want to do. But at the end of the day, if you can save some money up, enough money, and it can get you out of your job, help you with your living situations. You can make your own business, and you can, you know what I'm saying, be straight. Why you don't do that? It's a lot of people out there that probably even have the mindset to want to even start a business. You know what I'm saying? They probably feel like, oh, I ain't got the money. How you ain't got the money? You can just save $20 out your check, out your whatever money you get. You gotta have some type of money coming. If you ain't got that, I'll go save $1. Save 50 cents. Just gotta start some type of way. You gotta start somewhere. But a lot of you people ain't gonna do that. You ain't gonna save $1. You ain't gonna save 50 cents. You ain't even gonna save 30 cents. And you know why? Because you don't want to live beyond your means. Because you live beyond your means. Matter of fact, it ain't because you don't want to live beyond your means. It's because you live beyond your means. And what that means is, you see somebody else with something, you want to do it too. You see Mike with some Doritos, you got some pretzels. Oh, you want Doritos too. You can't be always like that. Sometimes you gotta stay down and wait for a big come up. How you gonna be always expecting a big come up and you just, you know what I'm saying, blowing it all out at one time? You can't always just, you know what I'm saying, you can't just always just give it all at one time. You got $100. Don't spend all that $100 at one time. You can call it cheap, whatever. It's about surviving. It's about strategizing and making that money last and stretch. So you get 50. I say you get $100. Put 50 up. Put 50 up. Save it. I ain't even gonna say invest it, cause why invest it if you don't even really know what you want to do with it yet? Investing it, that ain't gonna really be no good thing. I say save it, put it in the account. If you ain't got an account, get an account. Put it in an account. Don't put it in no safe, because that you still can go to it, because you can touch that. You can get that out quick. I mean, you can touch a car, but I don't feel like it'll be that. You ain't gonna be that tempted. But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Get a card, put that money on that card, let it sit. Every time you get the same amount you put on there, just put it on that card, and just let that sit. Don't let it be on your means. Just because somebody else got something, don't mean you need to have what they have too. It don't mean that you can't have the good things too. But it don't mean that you gotta rush and try to get it when you ain't even got. When you got it, but you ain't really got it though. You'll go out there. Listen to this. You'll go out there, spend $500 on a pair of shoes. Your rent $1,200. You spend $500. Now you gotta come up with the rest of the money for the rent. When you should have just paid your rent off, right? You ain't had to get the shoes when they even first job. Could have got them a little later. They would have been a little cheaper. But no, you wanted to be like everybody else. That means you was living beyond your means. And why? For what? So you can post on Instagram, get a couple likes for that day, for the week, maybe for the month. And then what? Nobody even gonna talk about you, know you, or what. It's like, what you trying to keep up with the Jones? That at the end of the day, it ain't gonna even really matter. If you gonna keep living beyond your means, it ain't gonna matter. No, it ain't gonna really matter. All you gonna do is be getting the latest phones, shoes, all that stuff. And when the next one come out, you don't just be wanting the next one, because the next man gonna want it. So what I say is, stack that money. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, they making this stuff so you can spend this money, and you can be the one out here slaving and doing hard crimes and hard things to get this money. They want to entrap you, and they want to have you in their system. But I'm gonna tell you these ways I'm gonna tell y'all these ways to help y'all out, because there's some good knowledge and information that, you know what I'm saying, I didn't have when I was coming up. I had to find these type of ways and tools on my own. So, for my brothers and my sisters, like, subscribe, comment. You know, I got more videos coming. This is my first video, but what can I say? There's plenty more on the way. But until the next time, I'm out.